most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi folks, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today we're going to show you shoulder pain relief stretches, a 5-minute real-time routine. Let's get started, Brad.
Say no more,
At
Bob.
the end, we'll show you why you're doing these. And at the end, we'll also talk about what our giveaway is this week.
There you go, Bob. So we've got it all.
I got a ball and a sock. So what I'm going to do is...
What kind of ball?
It's this one's actually a lacrosse ball. We're going to explain that at the end.
Okay.
But I'm leaning... I got the ball between the shoulder blade and the spine. And I'm going to start by doing a chin tuck. And I'm putting my arm into the Y position. And I'm working that there a little bit. And then after a little bit, a while, I'm going to go ahead to the T position. This is good for people who have never done this before, Brad.
A little bit of while.
Little bit of while.
Give it about 30 seconds.
Yeah. And then I'm going to take it down a little bit further. I'm kind of in the mid-shoulder pain right now, into the mid-shoulder blade area.
So the ball should be on the muscle part, not on the bone, on the spine.
And we'll show this at the end.
Sure.
We'll give more explanation at the end. I'm just kind of taking you through it now. This is assuming that you watched the whole video.
Sure.
And then now you're going back and actually doing it.
I understand.
So.
Am I in the video, Mike?
Yeah, it's even there. Now go into T and then reverse Y again. You're going to be joining us in just a minute here, Brad.
Yeah, I'll give you your glory.
All right, now we'll go ahead and start. We're going to do the progress. That's the number one. We got that shoulder blade all loosened up and back in position. Progressive Statue of Liberty, Brad.
Oh,
go ahead and pull a chair out. You're going to need a broomstick for this one or a booyah stick. So I got my broom.
I got my booyah.
So you're going to take your arm up as far as it'll allow you. And then you're going to lean forward like this. Now, progressive means that you go as far up as it'll allow you the first time.
Without sharp pain.
Without sharp pain. You're giving it a stretch. And then you can work your way up. Now, you can see I'm actually almost to the end of this. That's why a broom doesn't always work. But it's going to, for most people, I've got pretty long arms.
Yeah, you do, Bob. You
So,
could maybe get a longer broom. Get the broom for tall people.
That's right.
I think I saw that at the store the other day. Now, yeah, the critical thing is you can see Bob has the broom like this. It has to be stuck on the chair so it doesn't slip off. Otherwise, it's going to be a problem, and you don't want to get hurt.
This is really an awesome stretch. So I'd go ahead and take a minute to do it, and you can work your way up and then really hold it even for a good 10, 20 seconds.
That's exactly what I'm doing, Bob. It feels great. And that's what it should. It should feel like a good stretch. Not only while you're doing it, but after you take your arm down and let it relax, it should continue to feel stretchy. If there is any pain, particularly sharp pain, it's not ready for it, okay?
Yeah, how many people we have patients that have helped with this? I mean, it's a really popular one.
Right, yeah.
Okay, shoulder extension. We got to have room here, Brad, for both of us. I got my belt here. So now we're going to go ahead. This one's palm down. This one's palm up.
Yep.
And we're going to go working on extension. You go ahead and show with the booyah stick, Brad.
Oh, I thought maybe you wanted me to do the other option, but we'll work into that. So this is the arm. The arm closest to the camera for both of us are the ones that's shoulder extension. It's not out to the side. It's straight behind you.
Now you can show the other option if you want, Brad, or we can show that later. It's up to you.
Yeah, you can put the stick or the broom behind you, and then simply squat, and that does the same motion to the shoulder joint.
Again, I'm keeping really good posture here while I'm doing this.
Yep. Stretch on and relax or stretch off, and that's about the frequency, time duration you'll do. Next one.
We got 2 more stretches. We got shoulder internal rotation. So what we're doing is we're going to work on the shoulder, and it's going to depend on how far your shoulder is going to allow you. This palm is toward my body, and this palm is away from my body. And I'm going to work on just doing rotation here.
This is the arm that has the problem.
Yeah, that's the one we're working.
Right.
I'm going to go up further and further if it allows us. If you can get all the way up like that, then go all the way up.
This does work best if you have, don't do it with your shirt off, guys, or I guess girls might, but You know, it helps to slip. You need a slippery surface. And that's why the Booyah stick works well, because it's nice and shiny. And
I'll show at the end how you can do it with a belt too.
oh yeah, that's
now,
a good idea.
This one's more advanced now. If you can start doing these and this feels okay, then you might start the chicken wing. So you're going to go actually, and hands in the same position, and you're actually going to pull down with this arm to the side of your head. Don't go hit your head, and let it stretch out like this, keeping your posture. Don't be going like this.
Yeah.
Actually stand up straight with good posture. And you're gonna, now I wouldn't want you doing this if you are prone to shoulder dislocations or anything like that. I actually don't want you doing any of these if you're doing prone to shoulder dislocations.
And again, this one particularly is a little, you want to be cautious with it. It should not create pain. It should just be a comfortable stretch. And you know, how many repetitions? You say maybe 10 at the most?
Sure, I'd say 10. That's what I was, 10 repetitions with most of these. All right, that's it. That's the 5 minutes, Brad. We went I think a little bit over, not too much.
I know, but I interfered.
Yeah. So let's go back. We're going to talk first about the ball, where that goes, and why we're doing it. Do you mind grabbing that shoulder blade, Brad?
Oh yeah. It's just a model. It's not real.
So this is a shoulder blade. It's not real. Turn and face this wall here once. So if the shoulder blade is forward like this and even winging, that puts the shoulder in a poor position, and it can cause it to be impinged. So what we want to do is we want to get it back in place and in position, and that way the shoulder's in proper position. So quite often what we want to do is stretch these muscles right here. And I like to stretch them while you're doing posture exercises. So I took the ball in the sock, and this was actually a lacrosse ball in here, but you could use a tennis ball. And if you're a little bit tougher, you can, and actually maybe you have decent posture already, you could lie on the ball, lay on the ball, on the floor.
Sure.
But I put the ball here, worked the arms for a while, put the ball here, worked the arms for a while, and then put the ball here and worked the arms for a while. Really gets that shoulder blade back in place. So remember once it was in place, so let's say I started at the top here, I did a chin tuck, I had the arms in the Y position, then I had the arms in the T position, then I had the arms in the reverse Y position.
Did you do the rolling up and down too?
I didn't roll up and down.
You can do that.
Yeah, do you want to feel that once just to see? I don't think you realize you can actually get pretty good stress against it.
See, you can go up and down in that muscle this way, right to left.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Well, it's like killing. This is the way I normally do it. And actually, it feels really good. I wish I was a little taller. I guess I'll have to move the ball down. Yeah. And that's the beauty of the sock, if you don't let go of it, is you can adjust it.
Right.
As opposed to just letting it drop to the floor. Now
I'm starting to feel bad. I think this is a better idea. I think the rolling is a better idea.
Well, that's why we're a team, Bob. Yeah. We help each other out. Ooh, up there in the upper trap. Okay, next.
Okay, on the Progressive Statue of Liberty, we're trying to, this is based on the work of Dr. Kirsch. Yeah, the hanging. He is a big believer in that.
We got to get his book out.
Yeah, we got to get his book out. He's a big believer in that you can actually reshape the bones a little bit by hanging. And now that's usually on a pull-up bar. But we think that this seems to kind of progress you towards that.
Yeah, it puts the similar stresses on. It's actually the acromioclavicular, coracoid ligament gets stretched.
Gets stretched out.
Yeah.
But he talks about the bones too.
Yeah.
He talks about the hook that you can maybe reshape those.
Sure.
So again, I don't know if we need to re-show that again. I think a broom or a Booyah stick works for that.
Sure. And whatever else you can find if you're creative.
Shoulder extension. I don't know that we need to mention anything on that. Shoulder internal rotation. Did we show the belt? Yeah.
No. You said we were going to wait till the end. We've got to follow through with our promises.
So this works out pretty good. You can just take a belt, especially one that's a little bit slippery.
Yes.
And that's where Brad talks about you keep your shirt on. So you grab onto the belt like this, and this just works really nice for sliding up and down.
Yeah. Like that. It actually works better if you have a belt and make a loop, so you don't have to hang on to it.
Sure.
You can't do that with that belt.
No, this is a mission belt. It's kind of a cool belt, but it doesn't work well for
Yeah.
that.
What we were saying, if you make a loop with if there's a regular buckle belt, then you don't
Right.
have to hold. You put the loop around your wrist, and then you do the same motion. It's just a little better that
Yeah,
way.
the whole idea is the more you gain motion in your shoulder and the more you put it back into the place it should be,
Mm-hmm.
the more your pain should decrease over time.
Right.
So,
right.
the chicken wing, we think that, but in theory, that helps also put that shoulder blade back in place. I believe that's one of the things it's doing.
Well, it is very similar to the concept of Robin McKenzie of shoulder extension is often very helpful for
Yeah.
shoulder pain.
Yeah, seems to help all the other movements too.
All of these, you need to follow the rules. If you already went through the real time and there's anything with pain, that's one you're going to put off to the side and work the other ones.
Let's announce our giveaway, Brad.
Oh, gosh,
You got
yes.
the Sleepovation sign?
Do we?
We're giving away a Sleepovation mattress again.
Oh, my
this is
goodness
a
gracious.
big, huge giveaway.
I found it.
Yeah, fantastic. So we're also giving away a couple of Sleepovation pillows here. I'll grab one. And these mattresses have 700 individual mattresses.
700 tiny mattresses all in one.
Brad and I are really big fans. We both miss our individual beds when we're not in it, right?
Well, this morning I got up to look at the super moon at 5 o'clock in the morning, so I get a view of it.
Sure.
And it's like, I want to go back to bed just because it feels good to lay down. It's true. It just feels so good on my back.
It's like getting a hug. So the pillow is actually, and this is a cross section of it. It's actually got springs in it. Darndest thing.
Yeah.
And it's also got individual little foam squares here.
Yep.
So it's a little bit cooler. It got a proprietary foam. So it's not just it's their foam.
like a patented.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's not like as warm as typical foam pillows.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's a lot cooler.
You can feel it. It's not like a typical memory foam.
Good support, but it's soft. So
And this is only half of a pillow. You get the whole thing.
It's a cross section.
Oh yeah, I didn't catch. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
Make sure you subscribe to us. We provide videos on stay healthy, fit, pain free, and we upload every day. Thanks for watching.
There you go.